Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with more beer. This is Alchemist. This is Alchemist Dark. It is their Schwarzbier lager. 5.5% by volume, alcohol by volume. There's no date on this. I picked this up from the brewery, I don't know, a couple months ago, I think. I went up to Vermont 2 weeks in a row because my county was finally in the green, and and yeah, I thought I wouldn't get a chance because I knew things were going to get worse, which they did, and now we're pretty much not allowed to go anywhere. But yeah, I have had this. I drank a bunch of it because I bought a bunch of it, and this is my last can. I was saving it because shortly after I went up and got this, they released their light, which I believe is a Pilsner, and I was gonna do a little side by side thing, but I didn't get a chance to get that. So I'm doing this now. And I could have been pouring this beer this whole time, but I wasn't because not paying attention. So this is like 2 months old. I could probably look up when I placed the order for it. Oh god. I was not expecting that head to go to do that. 3 fingers, or actually the glass is like a little deceiving. It's like 2 fingers, 2 of my fingers anyway. Very rocky. It's a little darker than just off-white. As far as the beer goes, there is a slight, I don't know if it's, I'm still working on the lighting. I got lights, but I think I need to position them a little differently. So I'm slowly but surely this will get better. But there is like a dark yeah, it's very slightly, it's almost opaque, but when I hold it up to the light, I can see my fingers. I can see the shadow of my fingers through it. It's dark crimson, kind of. I don't want to say purple because that's weird, but it's like that. It's like that real dark red, getting into the like maybe magenta is a better word. I don't know, but like dark. There's a little brown around the bottom. It's a Schwarzbier. It's dark. It's called dark. That's what we expect, right? Let's get into it. There's a roastiness. It's coming off a little bit like coffee. there is a slight fudgy thing in there. And I have had this before, so I kind of know what I'm getting into, and I want to say I think my mind is like pushing it a little more than what I'm actually getting, but there is a like spiciness, and I will get into that a little more in the taste if I get it in the taste, because like I said, I have had this before and whatever. So anyway, cheers. Yeah, so I haven't had this beer in probably over a month. I drank all I drank this very quickly. So it is a little, it isn't quite what it was, but it's still delicious. You're getting the roastiness. It's less of a fudge thing in the taste and more of like a I want to say like a stone ground chocolate, but with less of the chalkiness. I'm not good at describing bitterness, but there is a bitterness in there. The one thing that is kind of missing for me, having had this beer before, is there was this really cool, like, spicy thing. And I thought that maybe there might be like some rye or something in this. But I looked it up, and the description that the Alchemist gives for this beer is the hops that they use. I forget if there's only one hop in here or if it's different hops, but at least one of the hops that they use in here was described as spiciness, and that's where I was probably getting that. I mean, I guess there could be rye in here and they didn't say, but I'm not getting that spiciness that I was getting when I had this last. It's still awesome. You all know I love dark, lower ABV things. This is 5.5%, so it's kind of like, it's kind of right on the top, but it's a Schwarzbier, so it's, I don't know, it's good. I love this shit. Yeah. Excuse me. I burp a lot. Sorry. Everything gives me like gas. Whatever. You can like this video if you'd like. You can dislike this video if you'd like. You can subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at #KiffLife. And yeah. Fun stuff. Things are awesome. And yeah. Cheers.